Ever come across a war movie that feels more like a ghost story? Today, we're diving deep into a film that is exactly that. The 2012 Russian war fantasy, White Tiger. If you're expecting a standard World War II flick, you're in for a surprise. This isn't just about battles and tactics. It's a haunting, mystical duel between man and machine. The story drops us onto the Eastern Front, where the Red Army is being terrorized by a mysterious, seemingly indestructible German tank. They call it the White Tiger. It appears out of nowhere, obliterates everything in its path, and then vanishes like a phantom. It's so powerful and elusive, it feels less like a piece of engineering and more like a supernatural force, a symbol of war itself. In response, the Soviets find their own champion. After a horrific tank battle, a driver is found burned over 90% of his body, yet he makes a miraculous recovery. He has no memory of his past and is simply given the name Ivan Naydenov. But this isn't just any soldier. Naydenov develops an almost psychic connection to tanks. He can hear them, communicate with them, and he becomes obsessed with a single mission: to hunt and destroy the White Tiger. He's given a special, upgraded T-34 tank and a crew, and so begins this strange metaphysical chase. What makes White Tiger so unique is its atmosphere. Director Karen Shakhnazarov crafts a world that is gritty and realistic on the surface, but deeply allegorical underneath. The tank battles are incredible. They're loud, brutal, and brilliantly choreographed. You feel the weight and power of these steel beasts. The sound design is top-notch. The roar of the engines, the clanking of the treads, and the deafening boom of the cannons put you right in the middle of the action. The cinematography is also stunning, capturing the bleak, muddy landscapes of the front lines in a way that's both beautiful and oppressive. But beneath the action, the film is a meditation on the nature of war. The White Tiger isn't just a tank. It's the embodiment of war's endless, cyclical violence. It's a beast born from human conflict that can't be truly killed, only temporarily defeated before it returns in a new form. Naydenov, in turn, isn't just a soldier. He's the god of tanks, a human counterpoint created by the war to fight its own monstrous creation. Their conflict is less a military engagement and more a mythic struggle. The performances are very strong, especially Alexei Verkov as Naydenov. He portrays the character with an unnerving intensity. His eyes are hollow, focused only on his singular purpose. He's a man who has lost his humanity and become a living weapon, a ghost haunting the battlefield. You feel his obsession, his strange connection to the machines of war, and it's both fascinating and chilling. Now, let's talk about the ending, because it's what really elevates this film and also what divides audiences. I won't spoil it completely, but it's not a typical heroic conclusion. It's philosophical, ambiguous, and leaves you with a lot to think about. The final scene, in particular, is a bold and surreal monologue that recontextualizes the entire film. It directly addresses the idea that war is a recurring disease, a beast that simply goes into hibernation, waiting for its next chance to emerge. This might frustrate viewers looking for a clean resolution, but if you appreciate films that challenge you, it's a powerful and unforgettable finish. So, is White Tiger worth watching? Absolutely. If you're a fan of war films, tank combat, or just looking for something completely different, this is a must-see. It's a slow-burn, atmospheric, and deeply symbolic film that blends brutal realism with haunting fantasy. It's not just a story about a tank. It's a story about the soul of war itself. It's a movie that will stick with you long after the credits roll. Have you seen White Tiger? What did you think of its strange, mystical take on World War II? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below.